This is what's pissing me off today. I'm Bob Pritchard. While I was watching the Donald at the United Nations, and what a hoot, and not really, it was actually quite pathetic, but in terms of what happened, I just couldn't believe the things that were coming out of his mouth. It just went all wrong. First of all, he went into the United Nations and went to get on the escalator, and it quit. So he had to walk up a full flight of stairs. That must have been terribly excruciating for him. I wonder if anybody offered him a Tylenol when he got up to the top. At any rate, once he got into the UN and he was all set to do the big speech, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, here we go. The Donald, the most powerful man argumentatively in the world, is going to lay it out the way he sees it. Well, that didn't quite turn out the way I thought it was going to happen. First of all, his teleprompter didn't work, so after he made some rather disparaging comments about the technician who put it in, all I could think of was, I hope he's not an American, because if he is, he could be on his way to El Salvador fairly quickly, because Trump actually threatened the poor individual. At any rate, as he went through the speech and did his thing, he essentially belittled all the countries on the planet, insulted them, made small of them, pointed out how great America is and how nice it is of America to allow them to speak to Americans, to be on their soil and do, their thing in his country. I just thought the whole thing was incredibly wrong. And every day that goes by with Trump at the top of the food chain, I've got to ask myself, what's wrong in America? Are these people that daft? They don't understand what's, going on? Then I had a flashback to the Jimmy Kimmel situation. I thought to myself, they do know what's going on down there. They understand they're getting ripped off, burned, destroyed. America, the Republic, is probably done like toast at this stage of the game. So how are they going to resolve all of this? The courts are now standing up and saying things like, no, you can't do that. The people that he attacked and the companies that he attacked, like the Wall Street Journal, are fighting back. They're laying out their arguments in court and are prepared to fight the Trump. Actually, this whole thing he's doing is so wrong, I don't even know how you begin the discussion line. I do suspect in the years to come there will be university courses on what Trump did and how he managed to upset the entire apple cart globally in, a fairly short period of time. Usually you like to think it takes decades for an empire like the Americans to collapse, not a matter of 6 or 7 months. And that's what's pissing me off today. I'm Bob Pritchard.